evening, Messi gang. What's going on? What's popping? It's your girl Drizzy. Welcome back to Drizzy Radio, a place where we talk about celebrity gossip, celebrity news, trendy topics. If you're new here, kindly don't leave without subscribing. If you're a returning subscriber, and as a special shout out to you. Now let's get straight into something. So, how many of y'all saw Diamond Platnumz's Stepdad's interview, or rather, once was biological dad who turned into a stepdad, into a he was not my father, etc. So what happened is Diamond's mother was dealing with this guy. His name is actually Mzee Abdul, right? So what happened is when Diamond was dealing with this man, allegedly, this man thought that Diamond was the son. He helped, raise Diamond, with the little that he could. He made sure that, everything was working. Of course, you all know that family have ups and downs. Well, these are based off the things that we're hearing on social media, but Diamond became an artist. He became a little bit successful. Later on, Diamond Platnumz's mother did an interview denying that Mzee Abdul is Diamond Platnumz's dad. Mzee Abdul was so upset. He was like, this is my son. Why are you guys doing this? He started throwing shade at Diamond Platnumz's mother, and you all know that Diamond Platnumz's mother is the heart of Diamond. So Diamond cut off the dad, and it was not nice. So in the midst, Diamond embraced his brothers from his father's side, because at the time the dad had already passed on. His father's name is Nyange and this one is Abdul. So he decided to embrace Nyange's and children, sons, and of course elevate them, right? Some of them are managers at Wasafi, etc. So that happened, but he also managed to help, or is still in good terms with this son's daughter, who kind of helped him a little bit in the beginning of his career, called Tandali. They're still cool with Diamond Platnumz, right? So this man did an interview where he was being asked, about the Ricardo Momos, like how does he feel that Diamond is out here helping them and not him, who even raised him, even if he's not the real biological father, like how does he feel about that? And he had a lot to say. We're going to talk about that. So without further ado, let me play you that clip as we continue the mess, y'all. He spoke a lot.
Hivyo kina Ricardo Momo na kina Idi Santos, Mzee Abdul unawajua? Lakini
mimi hujua kuwajua tu karibuni, baada ya kina Nasibu kuwaokea wana hela, hujue long time kwa sababu wale watu
na Nyange ulikuwa wajui?
Hamna, ndio nakwambia, ndio first time, yani imekuja kuibuka tu baada ya kuwaokea shakuwa marodi nini.
So Diamond Platnumz's two brothers are Eddie Santos and of course Ricardo Momo, and Diamond Platnumz's once was father was being asked in this interview, like, did you know about them and their father? Their father's name is Nyange, and of course Mzee Abdul said, no, I never knew anything about them up until Diamond made it in life and became rich. That is the first time I was hearing about them. Before Diamond was Diamond, I did not hear anything from these people, or rather even knew that these people existed. I knew that I was the father, that I was shocked even with Diamond Platnumz's mother's interview, because Diamond Platnumz's mother is the one that brought that story to the media, that this man right here, and the daddy, okay, due to DNA testing. Honey, people be freaky out here. Let's continue.
Lakini sisi tunapokaa tu Tandali passport size nini, vyo vibovu nini, tunakula mefaza au si ndo nini, mimi kila kitu mwiko sijamwona mtu yote. Unajua ogopa sana kipato. Hata mtu anaweza kaona katika masuala ya kusurvive life of baadaye mkapata kakukana tu.
Okay, you all know that Diamond is from Tandali, right? So he's saying when we were living in Tandali, when, the bathroom was so crooked, we were literally suffering, and I was trying in as much as I can to make sure that my child ate. I never heard from them, but you should be wary of the riches and the money. It comes with a lot, According to him, he feel like these people only came into Diamond Platnumz's life because of money. But if it wasn't for money, they wouldn't have came into Diamond Platnumz's life. Something that I've noticed, that Diamond Platnumz's older brother kind of looked like Diamond's son that he has, the Tanasha Donna. And he also looked like Diamond. People are saying that Diamond looked like Mzee Abdul. I don't see that. But I'll put the pictures here so that you guys will be able to see the similarities of them right there, because according to him, he disputed the DNA, and according to him, he felt like they were trying to get him. You know, this mentality with the African parent of where, you know, the children are the retirement plan. So according to him, he feel like, yo, I suffered with this boy. Now it became, I'm supposed to be eating. I'm supposed to be eating good. Like, you guys cannot do me like this. Anyway, let me continue with this first of all.
Hali yangu mimi peke yangu nataka kuzidi yeye, ujue. Sasa mimi mwenyewe hata nilishangaa ile swali. Ndio ngasikia marehemu sasa Mwenyezi Mungu amtolee adhabu ya kaburi. Siku alimuoji akida si nani ile dada alofanya. Nasikia mtu anahojiwa tofauti na mimi, bahati hiyo ilikuwa nzuri. Niko nyumbani siku ya mchana. Mtu kama saa 8 alikuwa anahojiwa. Vipi watu wananiambia bwana nipigie simu bwana msikize mama anavyoongea. Labda kuna vitu vya kawaida tu yataisha, lakini mimi kwa kweli kwa ufupi nilipata hasira, nilikuwa tofauti muda mrefu. Baadaye watu wakanipizi, so mtu mmoja walinipizi karibia na lile linatumika, hawezi kutoa hiyo nasibu. Abdul Juma ndio mimi hapa.
To what I'm getting from this interview, he found out about this information online. Okay, he did not know anything about it, and when a person was being interviewed and the interviewer was saying that this is Diamond Platnumz's dad, he was actually very, very upset. And of course, he went online and talked smack about Diamond Platnumz, of where you remember on Diamond Platnumz, the interview that he did with Angela Yee, where he stated that he got so upset with his once was dad, okay, his stepdad, I would call him like that, because he was still helping this man despite knowing that this is not his real dad. But this man continued to talk smack about him to the blogs, etc. So that is what the man was talking about. But according to him, he's saying everything is good, everything is fine, as long as, you know, he's happy that Diamond kept his surname, because Diamond is still using his surname Abdul Juma. Okay, Diamond is Nasibu Abdul Juma, and this man's name is Abdul Juma. Anyway, I wait to hear what you have to say about that. Talking about dads, yeah? Did you know that homie Dimples is not helping his dad too? Hey, Chineke. So, according to what I'm hearing, homie Dimples' mother had a relation with a man, and this man did not take care of his son. Okay, homie Dimples' mother struggled with the son, and this man was not helping. So when homie Dimples became this superstar, this man started coming out saying he's the dad, etc. Of course, homie Dimple never denied. He said, yeah, he's my dad, but I ain't helping ish. People have called out homie Dimples, you need to help your dad, you need to let bygones be bygones, you know, God has already blessed you. Let me put the video here of homie Dimples' dad. He has done a lot of interviews too, of where he has stated how they ride the keke. Yes, he's a keke driver. And when you all know that Omi Dimples and Diamond was being dragged so mercilessly, people brought up videos like this, like your dad is just suffering like we are, you know. But I don't think that gotten into Omi Dimples that deep, because, I mean, the dude categorically, like, he is like, I ain't helping that man, okay? But you can't blame someone who chooses to stay away from family, y'all. You can't blame. Some are saying he's too blessed and he should just, you know, remember how God has helped him, and that should be able to make him forgive his dad. But he has always, you know, kept his distance. He has done interviews talking smack about homie Dimples, how homie Dimple is not helping him. You all know that Mojak was going in on Diamond and homie Dimples based off of, you know, how they insulted people in TZ and telling them you should work. So Mojak was basically telling homie Dimples that, basically just clowning on homie Dimples at that point. Anyway, I wait to hear what you have to say about this down on the comment section. Please don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and comment. Follow me on IG _radio. I love you to the moon and back.